Yes, that's right, Brian. Trump is expected to land at the White House any moment now after not making any deal with Kim Jong-un. President Donald J. Trump and North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un were unable to come to an agreement during their second summit in Hanoi today. They met yesterday for lunch to then talk today about denuclearizing, but Kim said if that happened in return, he wanted all sanctions lifted, which is an economic and financial penalty on North Korea. To add, North Korea has sanctions on them for more than 4 years, which even falls back into Barack Obama's years in office. After lifting all sanctions was put on the table, Trump decided he was unable to agree to the deal at hand. Trump later then went into saying that sometimes you have to walk away, and this was just one of those times. The first meeting was in June of 2018, and that is when they agreed upon starting the process of denuclearizing and stopping the process of testing the missiles. And although they didn't come to an agreement today, Trump also said Kim committed to not test missiles and nuclear weapons, but this does not mean they can't produce the material necessary for those weapons in the meantime. Trump said Trump and Kim were supposed to have the signing ceremony today upon the agreement, but since nothing was drawn to a conclusion, the trip was cut short. I know a lot of viewers at home are wondering what happens next, and right now at the moment we are unaware, but we will keep you updated as we know. Live from Washington, Jensen Kappa, Q30 News.
Good evening, Brian. President Trump expected to arrive back in D.C. in the coming hours after his trip to North Korea. Many feel like the trip has fallen short of their expectations because they wanted a deal to be made between the two leaders. Here's what we do know what happened. Today was the second meeting at Hanoi between President Trump and North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, where talks of denuclearization amped up. Reportedly, Kim agreed to denuclearize North Korea if the United States lifted their economic and financial sanctions. Some of these sanctions have been around for years, even before Trump and Obama were in office. These sanctions place a penalty that force North Korea to reevaluate their decisions, as the sanctions are an economic hit on trade with other countries. Some are saying North Korea wanted all of the sanctions lifted. Others are saying they requested just some of them. What we do know for sure is that Trump said no, ultimately ending the meeting. All this comes after the meal the two shared yesterday, which Kim described as promising. Although no deal was made yesterday, this meeting was a step towards the right direction. This has been an ongoing issue between North Korea and the U.S. This comes 9 months after their initial meeting in June, where Trump was the first president to ever meet with the dictator. This meeting had a productive ending as North Korea stopped testing their nuclear weapons, but they still had others in storage. The plan for this meeting was to completely end nuclear weapons in North Korea. Trump is gaining both criticism and praise for the second summit. Some are happy with the results as they see this as a step forward for the future, but others wanted a deal made today. As to whether Kim and Trump have meetings for the future, that is unknown. Right now it's a wait-and-see game. Reporting live in Washington, Kristen Altmeyer, News 8.